Hey everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to practice drawing faces and I'm trying to use limited art supplies. Those art supplies will be these Neocolor crayons, which I've had some people ask me if I can do video drawing faces or painting or creating with the Neocolor crayons. I am limiting my editing of videos just for time's sake, so hopefully this works. But I've got this, it's like a pet, what is it called? I'm using this brush. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, hold on. I'm using this brush. It's Pentel Arts. I suppose I could add colors to it. I know this is a black brush pen and I don't know, I've never used it before, so I guess we're just gonna see what happens. This is just a little loose practice drawing session and playing with my limited art supplies, which I seem to struggle with. I always like to use a lot. Oh, the paper I am using today, I went and got some new sketch paper. This is Strathmore drawing paper. I feel like it would be easier if I just dipped, my brush in ink, but whatever. I'll just deal with it because I just got it the other day. And sometimes you have to figure out how to use things. Okay, that's not, okay. I'm gonna give this lady some big lips. I think I wanted to use this because it forces you to kind of be messy. Oh, I gotta give her a nose. Go from there. But maybe if I was sitting down and using this like properly. I don't know how I feel about this. I've got my drawing there and now I'm just gonna see what I can do. And this is just sketch paper, so it's not like watercolor paper or anything. But these are the Neocolor 2s. I'll add a little water to see what happens. I always like the dark ink, like a bold black color to draw with. I don't know, there's something about it. I think what I'll do now is add her eyes. I forgot to add her eyes. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think if I was actually just having this like flat and drawing, I think it would be a lot better than what I'm trying to do. It's always a user error, not the art supply error. So for me, it's just, I think this brush is meant to be flat. Like look, it comes out. All right, well that's good to know. I have these metallic ones. Let's see how this works. Again, you're just playing in your art journal. It's really not about anything other than playing. A little shadow there. I think the Neocolor crayons, I love them, but I think it's really, you can do whatever you want with them. One of the things to remember when you're drawing, like I know basically doing this, that the first few actually are gonna be kind of questionable, but also just fun. Okay, let's see. Let me get a brush. Okay, I've got a little bit of water on this brush to just play with my crayons, which I love. It's so simple to get these Neocolor crayons, sort of just add a little water and see what happens. those look good. Oh, I love that. I'm actually wondering if the metallic are water soluble. These are Neocolor ones. Oh, these are just Neocolor metallic permanent wax pastel. Okay, look. I've got Neocolor 1 and Neocolor 2. So I have metallic, which are Neocolor 1s. So they're not going to be activated by the water, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I'll just smudge them a bit. We'll see what happens. I think I want some blue. I'm trying to keep it simple without adding too many art materials on it. I do like the darkness, but I think what I'll do is just add the black crayon up on top, specifically to this hair. I kind of want it to stand out a bit. They get nice and creamy. Now, if this was watercolor paper, it would be even better. But that's okay. Now, I don't necessarily want to add water every time I color on it. I kind of like the way these Neocolors behave. And I could see where I've made mistakes. And what I said is I usually add something to fix my mistakes, which as much as I don't want to do, I feel like I want to because I'm kind of liking her, but I feel like her face is just too... it's just too skinny. I never know what's gonna happen. I did yesterday when I went and got that paper, I got these 2 acrylic markers. They're Faber-Castell acrylic markers. I have a lot of acrylic markers, but I'm kind of going back to the ones that aren't brush pens, the ones that you do have to sort of press to activate. One of the things I like to say, if you have any hand conditions, like these pumping ones require a bit of effort to pump the markers, so the brush tips for the markers are kind of nice because you don't have to do that. I definitely like these markers. This is the final drawing. I think I added some of the gold Neocolor ones, which are not water soluble, on top once it dried. And I am now loving both the Neocolor 1 and the Neocolor 2. I do see I could probably adjust her eyes, but I think the Neocolor are incredible crayons. I'm in love. I love the black ink that I added, so I just want to touch on that for a minute. A lot of times when it comes to art supply, it's user error for me personally, because I don't know what I'm doing, and so I just play around. So I realized that this color brush Pentel brush pen, you need to use it when it's flat. It's not proper for me to be using it when I'm teaching and sort of having it inside. It needs gravity to pull the ink down. So that's fine. I'm going to use it in my sketchbook. These I've never tried Posca, if that's what they're called, acrylic markers. I've tried all the other brands. These were fantastic. I added the white here and the white in the eyes once everything dried. I added some black acrylic ink here. So that was nice. And then just adding these, okay, so these metallic Neocolors are Neocolor ones, which I've never tried, but I absolutely see the value when you're using your Neocolor 2s and adding water and creating that painterly effect. But then you can come in with these ones that are not water soluble, like I did here with the gold. And I love the effect. I love the scratchy marks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and drawing along with me. I hope you drew along with me. I'd love to hear how you use your Neocolors. And the next video I'm working on, and art piece that I'm working on, is this mermaid. Somebody had asked me, do I have any mermaid art tutorials? And I do. I actually have a couple that I will share in the description of this video. If you're interested in drawing faces, I'll include a link in the comments to my books. But I am going to continue on with this one, and this video will be coming out soon, and I hope you join me. I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy sketching.